Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live 4 Beer Pro Korea. Going to be taking on the Storm. It's a tight race between us and the Storm at the minute, round 6, and coming off a commanding victory over the Sharks last week. We were on the back foot the whole first half, didn't concede any points, and then came out the second half and destroyed us. We look at their team. Bella Holmes as the fullback, Cody Walker. Pappenhausen was on the wing, Kurt Baptiste, Lorenzo Mafu, Isaiah Yo, and then the bench. So quite a different Storm lineup for sure. And I know, not everyone watches every episode, and for people that may be tuning in late or just watching the odd one, for those that are like, why are the team so strange? It's because during the Beer Pro, obviously, you are playing in the lower grades for a couple of years, so, recruiting and player retirements and player movements happen, in conjunction, so the AI just make signings and let players go. It isn't the best, honestly. The AI makes some pretty weird recruiting decisions and whatnot, but it is what it is. Sometimes it's not too bad. As an early kick here into the corner. That is a beautiful kick. It's going to be Pappenhausen. We almost trap him there. That would have been a sensational little bit of play, but the Pappenhausen one is a good example because obviously Pappenhausen is a quality fullback, but they signed Val Holmes to play fullback, which is strange, but it is one of those little things that happen in the game. Hopefully future games can sort of fine tune it a little bit. It'd be nice. As a great play there, but after a good win against the Sharks, and good, I mean it was a great win. Hopefully that can spark a little bit of consistency in the team, because I mean we started the season pretty strongly individually, but as a team, I mean we've been a little up and down for sure, and you'd love to just string some wins back to back early on in the year, just to get a little momentum and a little breathing room between the bottom 8 and top 8. But this Storm team, even though it's pretty strange, it's a pretty strong and formidable lineup for sure. As a good kick there, almost traps our winger into the in goal. Is a great ball. Luciano Leilua straight through, gets a pass back to us. We're not going to have the legs to beat them, but a nice little late offload to our bench forward there. So third tackle, going to look to put in an early kick here. Sneaky 40-20 option, but Val Holmes is going to make the ground pretty easily, but he's going to run out of play, which is very handy. I never try to kick it for the AI to be silly and run out of play, but if it happens, it happens. Can't really do too much about it. As we get the scrum feed, beautiful positioning for some points. 25 minutes in, quarter of the game, well, over a quarter of the game gone, and we're finally on the attack, and it's going to be Latrell. Who is this? Latrell Mitchell. He's playing on the left-hand side this game, which is very good for us. I don't know why they've switched, but I'm all for it. We're obviously a left side player, and Latrell in previous games he's played on the right, but he's been shifted to the left. And I don't know if that's to get him more involved on our dominant side, or it's maybe Takarangi's injured. It's a beautiful bit of play off the kick restart. We swing it out to Mitchell. He beats the one tackler, and we're just backing up the middle, and we're going to score a length of the field effort off the kickoff. That is, I mean, it looks like the positional switch with Latrell is working out pretty well, and he's going to set up a beautiful try. So all of a sudden 12-0 up, and it's been a bit of it has been a trend in our matches that we've not struggled, but we've just hit a purple patch. And it's honestly pretty similar to the Eels in real life. They can play some pretty okay to average to not great footy, and then a 15-20 minute span of just great play, and they can put some points on it and win some games. So we're sort of copying the real life Eels a little bit here, as we get another penalty. Another chance to put some more points on 30 minutes into this game, but we throw a silly pass. Dale Finucane is going to race away here. That was I mean, he caught it one-handed. It was a good little pick-off by the lock forward. I wouldn't... in real life, I doubt the forward, or any forward, for that matter, would have been able to pluck that one out of the air. But, you know, they've done it. And the Storm on the attack. They've thrown it forward. Isaiah Yeo with just an acre of space in front of him. Oh, the ref has saved us right there. It didn't look forward live. And then what... What is our winger doing, dude? You know, I probably shouldn't have passed it, but there was room for the winger. Why was he out of play? That's disastrous. And then on the back of that, Will Chambers is going to score. So I don't know. Maybe the footy gods paying the Storm back there, because I don't know. Watching it live, it didn't look like a forward pass. Maybe, you know, touch and go, 50-50. But yeah, our winger just gifts over possession, and off the scrum, they're able to score a pretty soft try. So 12 points to 6 going into the halftime break. Not the worst thing in the world as we go for an early tackle kick here. It's going to go out of play on the full. That is, could have been a big swing either way there. Forget the 40-20. You know, we would have had a chance to maybe score a try, get a 1-pointer potentially, but we've given the Storm a chance very late in this half to really gain some momentum, but they might only get one last play in this half. So there we go. Chase Blair gets rounded up, and yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the 6-point lead. Honestly, probably pretty fair. I don't think we've been that much better than the Storm. They've been pretty dangerous, but we just scored a couple of one back-to-back try. And sort of took it away from them, but they clawed their way back. So we're going to be starting the second half. Not, I wouldn't say any team really has the ascendancy. Obviously, we have the scoreboard pressure, but I think both teams have the skill here. As the kick goes up, 5th tackle, and it's going to be Will Chambers taking that one. But are we going to drive him back? That is... That is very fortunate they're able to drive him back into the goal. There's a great ball across Mitchell, one-on-one with his defender. Big tackle by the Storm. I think it was Chase Blair maybe, as we look to put in a little kick. Beautiful play. Who was that scoring the try? That was great play. Great little kick. And Darryl Clark, the Englishman Darryl Clark, is going to score a great try. Good little kick. Clark wins the race for the footy, and that's a big shift right there, because the Storm 6 points down. You know, you're always sort of looking over your shoulder, but getting that 12-point buffer is very crucial. 20 minutes to go. Still ample opportunity for Storm. Is what is this? He's gone straight through, gets the pass back to us. We look to put the kick downfield, give Mitchell the chase, the winger. It's a great kick as well. Unfortunately, McAnally is gonna... It didn't work out that well. It was a great idea. Unfortunately, the kick chase in this game is pretty awful from the AI. I'm like, if they just sprinted down, like, they could have trapped him, but McAnally is able to beat a couple of tacklers and make a little bit of ground. But I like the play. I like the play regardless. It's a good play. But the Storm now, 10 minutes to go. If they score here, game well and truly on, and it is going to be Jesse Bromwich barging over. They are going to go upstairs, but I think he did get it down pretty comfortably there. So, you know, the Storm, they've got a lot of fresh faces, a lot of changes, but they're the Storm of old, you know, not going away in this contest, and they're clawing their way back. 6 points the lead now. I still think, I mean, we're definitely in the box seat, and I'd be disappointed to lose, but they're starting to run a bit right. Felice Kafusi with a nice little offload there. Isaiah Yeo has been very, very strong as well. So 4 tackle. We can't let them score here. They've got the momentum. Lorenzo Mafu gets tackled on 5th and last now. 5 minutes to go. If we hold him out here, it's pretty much game, set, and match. But the high kick goes up. It's a decent kick. But once again, our winger, I keep forgetting to see who it is, but he takes a great grab and pretty much saves us right there as we look to kick it deep downfield. A bit of a shank off the boot, and Val Holmes, always dangerous off a kick return, but we're able to get down and stop any real threat. So the Storm maybe 2 chances left to get something going. Lorenzo had a couple of players offside, but we came across and made a big tackle actually, and that is going to be the ball game. We get another play of the match. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.